Tom. Welcome to a brand new week. It's actually Wednesday morning. It's 2 in the morning right now, which constitutes it being Wednesday morning. Today I mostly just streamed. I streamed some Hitman 2 because they added a new map, which was New York, and they also had an elusive target in the Marrakesh stage. I was able to do that. Wasn't able to do Silent Assassin though, which I wish I could have done, but there was some hiccups. But anywho, aside from that, did I come to think of? I think I talked about the Dyson, but I don't think I ever like. I ordered a vacuum a long time ago because the one we have here in the laundry room, just like it doesn't cut it. It's not great. It doesn't suck. By definition, that means it sucks. So I ordered a Dyson. It's a cordless Dyson. It just charges. The reason I like this thing so much, I think, is just because it looks like a Splatoon gun. It's fun to use. I don't have to worry about like lugging it everywhere because it's lightweight, and this has turned into a commercial for Dyson, but it's really expensive as well. So, you know, if you're looking for a cheap solution for all your vacuuming needs, a Dyson is probably not the best way to go. Anyway, though, yeah, I like that vacuum a lot. I don't think I mentioned it last week, but Galm, what was it? It's Galm, Ritz, Aphex, and like a few other people went to Disney World last weekend. I happened not to go because they were planning it around a time that I had just like gotten back from a ton of travel, so I did not want to deal with that. So yeah, Z should be getting back tonight. Although if you've been following his story on Twitter, there you'll know that he's been having some issues with flying, where he's been stuck on, I think his flight boarded and now he's stuck on a plane. He's been stuck on a plane for like 3 hours just sitting on the tarmac there. I don't know if they deplaned or anything like that, but they were just having issue after issue with, like, I guess documents being locked somewhere. So what are you gonna do? Anyway, so it's 2 in the morning right now and I'm wide awake for 2 reasons. One, I was drinking soda. I tried to stay away from this stuff, but there was like one day where I was like, screw it, and they had like a special flavor of Dr. Pepper, and I wanted to try it out a lot, so I tried it. It tasted good. I've got a 12-pack in the fridge. I think I'm like halfway through it at this point, but I drank one of those like at 10, and I'm still like full of energy from it. So I was just checking that because the battery's low, and I need to get to this now. And now I'm full of energy, and I just want to clean. So there's that. Sorry, the low battery thing is really like making me nervous here, so I'll try to get through this quickly before the battery dies. And so the battery died. Yeah, what was I saying before? The other reason I'm like super wide awake is because I heard strange noises coming from the house. He's not here, so it's not him, and I'm here by myself. So, I don't know what that was. So just in case it was someone belligerent, I guess someone in general, if they're in my house uninvited, then chances are they're going to be belligerent. So I took a knife and just sort of like explored the house a little bit, and there was nobody, so I'm still a little bit on edge from that. So yeah, I'm using all my nervous energy to like clean and just get things organized. We had a ton of boxes. I don't know if I showed it, but we had a ton of boxes in the front hall there, just from like Amazon orders, and like the Dyson vacuum box is still in there. So I got rid of a bunch of those. I'm probably going to get rid of the Dyson vacuum box at some point as well, because I kind of have to. You can't just have a Dyson box sitting all willy-nilly there. What's wrong with you? Yeah. I also ordered on Amazon a couple of external hard drives. I've been backing up my my stream VODs for a while now. I also bought some labels as well, so I could tell like what exactly dates are from which one. So I've got one hard drive back there that's completely full of old stream VODs. I've got one sitting on my desk that's currently being filled up with stream VODs, and then I ordered 2 more. One to back up the vlogs and stream highlights, and one to back up my computer as a whole. I might include Let's Plays on that list of things to back up. But it'll be like Let's Plays starting from like this year and maybe last year, and like maybe like certain Let's Plays from other years. But yeah, I've needed a backup hard drive for a while, and I kind of think the hard drive on my my black computer over there, the one with the Cooler Master one, is kind of on its last legs. maybe not on its last legs, but I think the hard drive on there is starting to die. At least like the SSD, because sometimes they'll turn it on and Windows won't boot up, and then sometimes it'll take a really long time for data to be accessed, and it could be the other hard drives as well. I don't know. But I have like two hard drives and a RAID 0 set up, so it's saving like bits of data to each hard drive and then accessing them both at the same time. And I don't know like if that puts like more of a strain on the hard drives or not, but it loads things faster, so I like it that way. It's pretty nice. But yeah. Aside from that, probably gonna go to bed soon if I could work off some of this nervous energy. And hopefully it's soon, because I woke up super late today, and I don't want to wake up super late tomorrow, so either I'm gonna have to set an alarm and try to stick to it, or I'm gonna end up falling asleep like at like 3, I'll probably be up past 3 in the morning, but like at 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and I'll wake up super late, which is bad considering we got RTX this week. So we're at the airport, and look who's here. As I put my seatbelt on over the thing, it's John.
Oh, hello, everyone.
It's Smarty. I have to make the distinction because I know 2 Johns.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Seems like his flight was good.
Yeah.
Everything's going well.
Yeah. It was very nice. Just watched movies on the flight. Went by quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I gotta make the tricky maneuver of pulling out of the airport, so I'm gonna stop vlogging. So several hours later, and we're back at my house. It's actually like 4 p.m. now. I actually need to wrap this up pretty quickly because I have to head out. It's currently day 0 of RTX, and technically there was a day -1 of RTX because they still had their pop-up store downtown near the convention center open. I think it's called the Coop. Rooster Teeth did, I should say. So yeah. So I need to head downtown and get my badge because later tonight I'm going to be going to Let's Play Live, and I think for Let's Play Live I need my badge for that. Not 100% sure, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So anyway, after we picked up John from the airport, I was gonna bring him straight home, but then Z texted us and said that he was at Kirby Lane, which is kind of like a sort of diner cafe-esque place that we frequent fairly often. And so yeah, we hung out there with Z and like a bunch of people he was hanging out with that night. So yeah, that was a good time. Z's party was a little bit intoxicated, so we were definitely that booth. But overall, it was a fun time, and I got to meet new people, and got to meet old people. Not old people as in like age-wise, but people who I've met a while ago but haven't seen in a while. So yeah, after that, we came home. We lost Z along the way. I guess he came back this morning because it looks like John and Z went shopping. So yeah. But anyway, woke up pretty late today. I was going to spend the day recording Wind Waker episodes, but because, like I said before, I've got to go downtown and get my badge. So I'm going to go downtown, grab something to eat, get my badge, or I'm going to grab my badge first because I only have an hour left to get it. But I'm going to get my badge, grab something to eat, come back here, record as much as I can, and then go back downtown for Let's Play Live. So that should be a lot of fun. I've seen like clips of the event before, but I've never actually been myself. I got down here in record time in order to get my badge. I got it. Very, very shiny, pretty special guest badge. So yeah, that's really all I came down here to do. I might grab something to eat downtown, but more likely just to save on time, I'll probably grab something from like a fast food joint when on my way back. Now, if only I could find the entrance to the parking garage where I parked. That'd be helpful. It's intermission here at Let's Play Live. A little bit's happened since the last time I was here. I went home and recorded a bunch of Wind Waker, and then came back here to Austin City Limits, the Moody Theater, I think this is called. Or I guess it's Achievement Hunter Live, not Let's Play Live. Whoops. Gotta get that branding right. It was awesome though. They've done some fun stuff so far. I got here a little bit late, but they were doing some improv, like some Whose Lines Anyway style improv, and then they played some Werewolf. They played Just Dance with Funhouse, some beer pong, and now we're in intermission. I think it's like about a half hour left to the show. I don't know if you can see it from here, but they brought in a hot dog machine, so that's slightly concerning. And hopefully that won't lead to anybody getting salmonella. we'll have to see how the rest of the night goes. So just got back from Achievement Hunter Live, and it was a fun show. I liked it a lot. It was entertaining. It was funny. A lot of good stuff happened. There was a guest appearance by Ray. They played a bunch of games in the second half, and it was really good. There was a really emotional moment where you know, Jeff was talking to Jack about like how like none of like the Achievement Hunter Live stuff would be possible without him, and you know, they gave him like flowers and champagne, and then as it came to a close, Jack, I don't know if he was like on the edge of tears, but he was getting pretty emotional. He's like, and he just shouts at Jeff, "Thanks for emotionally destroying me before the end of the event." So yeah. But overall, it was a great show. If they ever do another tour of their live show, I highly recommend you go, because it is a blast. And they don't post them anywhere, so like the only place you can see them is live. So you kind of got to consider that. Anyway, tomorrow is the first day of RTX. Chilled, Z, Gom, and I, and also additionally Smarty and Aphex, because they're going to be on the panel too, have a panel at 12:30. And then I think at 2:30 or 3 we have a signing. So we're gonna be doing that for a little bit, and then who knows what's gonna happen for the rest of the day. I think there's a theater mode live happening. I think I mentioned this earlier. There's a theater mode live happening tomorrow as well, and that's basically their like Achievement Hunters version of Mystery Science Theater. So I might go to that. But there's a lot to do over the course of this weekend. Well, not really a lot to do, but like there's a lot I want to do over the course of this weekend, and you know, be there for my friends, meet up with people I haven't seen in a while, and just overall have a good time. And I hopefully can have a good time. It's kind of hard not to have a good time when you're surrounded by the people that you know and love and trust and all that jazz, and people you haven't seen in a while. So hopefully nothing bad happens, and nothing bad will ever happen, because that's totally not a jinx. It is Friday, and day 1 RTX. John has a 1,000-yard stare. He got home safe last night.
I brought donuts home somehow.
He did bring donuts. He put them under my plumbus.
I have no memory of this.
He put the donuts under my plumbus. You have no memory of this?
No.
Are you hungover?
No.
I mean, it's probably not great that you don't remember last night.
I sort of remember last night, but fuck, it was just... Yeah, I drank a little too much. Be safe.
Well,
guys.
I'm glad you're up today.
Thank you.
Because with all of you out last night, I was afraid the panel was just going to end up being me and Chilled.
Could you imagine?
Z somewhere around here. We're all about to head out to RTX together.
He's in the bathroom, I think.
He's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom, and he's making farting noises with his mouth, and I don't know if the mic picked that up.
Oh, it definitely picked that up.
I don't know if it will. It's a shotgun mic, so when it's pointed toward me, it's not gonna. This is gonna be an interesting vlog. Well, yeah, we have our panel today, we have our signing today, and then not much else after that. Probably after both of those events, I'm probably gonna grab some coffee because I did not sleep well last night. Oh, one thing I didn't mention from Achievement Hunter Live was during the intermission, a bunch of people like saw me and recognized me, and like one person was taking a selfie with me. As they're taking the selfie, Alfredo walks by and flips me the bird like as we're taking the photo. So in the photo is me and this guy, and then a blurry hand coming up giving me the finger. So that was funny. Hopefully I could find that so I could put it on the actual vlog here. But yeah, we're gonna be going soon. Zia's already called an Uber. And we'll be headed down to RTX 2019. What? Oh!
Picture! Do you want to be next to Apex? It's a shirt.
That makes sense.
Let's go.
I'm down.
No filming.
So RTX 2019 day 1 is in the books. It is 10:10 right now. I'm very tired. I think I mentioned earlier I did not get a lot of sleep last night. So I'm about to head to bed. But Before that, I'll tell you a little bit about what's happened there. So we had our panel, we had a signing. I walked around the expo hall a little bit, saw some things I wanted to check out tomorrow because my bag was kind of full of stuff, and I didn't want to carry it around all day. I think tomorrow I'll end up traveling lighter. I brought my Switch today. I don't know if I'll bring it tomorrow. Maybe I should just bring a backpack, honestly, because that messenger bag is like really tough on my shoulders. Having a backpack might be a little bit easier. So yeah. But anyway, after that, I went and did a raid in Pokemon Go. I did a Groudon raid. Was then able to catch it, even though I got a ton of good throws on it. So that was kind of frustrating. But I can always try again tomorrow. Then after that, I went to a party that was specifically for the Platinum Badge members, but also like special guests and industry can get in as well. It was a karaoke party. And I was going to sing, but I signed up a little bit too late. And I ended up, and basically I was just like, I'm way too tired. I do not want to like sit here for hours on end waiting for my song to come up, so I left. Somebody already sang my song anyway, so I didn't really want to do that. So yeah, after that, I said my goodbyes to John, Aphex Z, Gom, and Gassy was there, Max, and Lindsay. Lindsay, I believe she's from Couch, I think. So we all kind of said our goodbyes. Well, I said my goodbyes to them. They were going to stay downtown and go to 6th Street. But I wanted to go to bed because I'm very tired. So here I am at home, watched a little bit of anime, and now I'm going to make some tea and drift off to pleasant sleep. Hopefully wake up tomorrow bright and early, fresh and rested, and ready to take on day 2 of RTX 2019. It's day 2 of RTX. I've got no obligations today, no panels, no signings, anything like that. So I'm just gonna wander around the con, wander around the city, have a good old time, try to get in try to like, you know, schmooze with some good old friends here. And there was a booth I saw yesterday that was selling classic video games. So I'm gonna see if I can expand my collection of Wii U and N64 games while I'm over there. I just got my Patreon paycheck came in like 2 days ago, so hopefully that'll be enough to sate my need for completion of a certain collection of games. We'll have to see on that one. Woke up. Hey, how's it going? Woke up kind of late today, and ended up. I slept like 12 hours. I woke up at I went to bed at like 10 p.m. I woke up at 11 a.m. and you know, probably took me about an hour to fall asleep anyway. So yeah, got here a little bit late, but overall, I'm still ready to have a good time. And plus, I believe the industry party is later tonight, so that should be a lot of fun. So we'll look forward to that. And hopefully, maybe I'll finally be able to catch that pesky Groudon in Pokemon Go. We'll have to see. Caught up with Z, Golem, and John.
Hi.
Some others are here too.
Hi.
I'm currently slicing my shoulder off.
Yep. He's currently slicing his shoulder off. Gum got 2 Keyblades and he's getting a lightsaber. John got, what'd you get? Yeah, okay. I saw that was at the Game Over video game booth, right?
Yeah. I saw it. Did like a complete stop.
Here, hold this for a second.
I need this in my life.
That's where I got all of this.
I figured you would.
It's just full of N64 games.
And
I mean,
for some reason.
well, that's the only Wii U game they had that I didn't have.
I'm like, all right.
Because I'm going for N64 and Wii U. Can I get my lens cap back?
I looked at it.
Thank you. Got my lens cap back. I don't know. Where'd Z go?
Around. He might be looking at more.
He already got his lightsaber. Like, why is he looking for another one?
He said he said he's probably getting a second one.
We should probably like move out of the way of the booth so we're not blocking it.
Yeah, he was talking about getting a second one as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
He wanted one with sound.
Oh my god.
So how are you, Tom?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing great.
This portion of the vlog is over.
It being a massage.
Gom's getting a massage, I guess.
Considered a massage because it breaks up knots. A knot is 2 muscles pushed against the lactic acid built up underneath. To get it out, you need a deep tissue massage. Somebody's gonna rub their elbow in your back for 30-45 minutes until they pretty much crack the nut.
I don't know why you can see it, but he's twitching there a little bit. It's very subtle. Yeah, it's very subtle. It was a lot more earlier on.
Boom. There we go.
Okay.
It's probably the coolest thing since individual sliced cheese, bro.
This is.
Why did you buy a second one?
This is cool.
Bam, roll your shoulders, come out of the cup.
Fucking another lightsaber. This one's
Calm had a good time. Back home from RTX day 2. It's not very late. It's only around like 8 p.m. right now. I came home because I wanted to drop some off some of the stuff I bought, which was all of these N64 games plus the crudes for Wii U. Don't judge me. I'm trying to complete the collection. I'm gonna buy some questionable things, such as Barbie's Dreamhouse Party. That's on there. So yeah, don't judge me. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, relax a little bit, and then probably around like 9:30-ish, I'm gonna head back downtown for the Rooster Teeth Industry Party. So that should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to go there because that was one of the highlights of last year, where I got to meet a lot of people that I wasn't really expecting to meet, and yeah, we'll just have to see how the night goes. For now, I'm actually gonna jump into a game with Steven and friends. I don't know what we're playing this week, but you know, hopefully this will be out before that video comes out because he records these pretty far in advance. But if it's not, you'll know this game. You'll know it. You'll know what game we're playing. That's all I got. It is Sunday, and the effects of last night's party have certainly taken their toll on me. Unrelated to that, my face is bleeding because I shaved a little bit too quickly this morning, or like 5 minutes ago. It's like 2:30 right now, and I'm only just leaving the house to go to RTX. And the reason for that is because I didn't, or no, you know, I wanted to take it slow this morning because I was pretty hungover. You know, last night I got food in me, so that way I could sort of dissuade a hangover. I still had a hangover, so when I woke up, I made myself some eggs and toast, and that's helped quite a bit. Drank a lot of water, so I'm rehydrated and ready to go. Not to be confused with Rehydrate Again. It is the last day of RTX, and I've got no obligations there, so I'm probably going to be, you know, in and out of the convention center, maybe wandering around downtown, just, you know, not really worrying too much about what's, you know, what's happening, what's going on. Just sort of flit about the convention, as I usually do at conventions that I don't generally have obligations for. So yeah, I'm going to head downtown right now, as soon as I call an Uber. It is Monday. Sunday I didn't really do much in terms of vlogging because I was still like, that hangover lasted pretty much the entire day. I tried to play a little bit of Pokemon Go downtown, but like no one was really doing anything. I tried to Groudon raids and like nobody showed up, so I ended up just going home. Hitched a ride with Golm and you know, and Smarty and Aphex, and they dropped us off here. And I just kind of hung around for a little bit, you know, just sort of like watched videos on my phone and all that jazz. And yeah, ended up going to bed really early, because I had to be up early on Monday for something. So I did get up early on Monday. On Monday today. What is going on? It's like 1 in the morning right now on Tuesday morning, so I'm just kind of finishing off this whole session of vlogging here. But anyway. Got up early, did the thing I needed to do, and then over the course of RTX, particularly at the industry party, I was invited to the Rooster Teeth offices for like a follow-up day, sort of like barbecue sort of thing that was going on. I was invited by Larry, and you know, I go there. It was a good time. All the editors were there getting ahead on work, and you know, when they took a break to grill up some stuff. They had like the burgers and hot dogs and some steaks. It was really good. Alec, the person who was cooking all that, did a really good job. It was delicious. And you know, we sat around inside the break room, and just sort of like, you know, talked a little bit. And Larry, I don't know how much of you know Achievement Hunter's content, but Larry during Extra Life writes these absurd and really raunchy, like comedically raunchy fan fictions. Like they're written for comedy's sake. It's not like, you know, oh, this is what I dream about with Achievement Hunter. So you could probably find that pretty easily if you look up their Extra Life stuff and, like, you know, Larry fan fiction or whatever. Because also major mature warning on that one. So, you know, you tread lightly when you're doing that. But yeah, so he wrote some more like short fan fictions to give out as to people who ask questions at the Achievement Hunter behind the scenes panel. And so he gave them out, and he read like small excerpts of them, and he read all of them during lunch. I got a little bit of it on film. Just know that's going to be, you know, slightly censored to make it so my video doesn't get demonetized, or like it puts me in YouTube's bad graces. So enjoy this portion of fan fiction read out by Achievement Hunter's own Larry. And so yeah, after that, came home. I basically sort of just like lounged about the rest of the day, more or less. Did I have to go out for something else? No, because I did the thing I had to do in the morning. Then I went home, and then I went to to Rooster Teeth. So yeah, came home, started working on on a couple things. Oh, and I recorded another episode of Custom Smash. I did that with John, Stephen, and Mal, Proton John. I think I'm just gonna call Proton John, and you know, other John Page. I'll call him Smarty just for the sake of recognition. But anyway, we recorded a Custom Smash episode, and my god, we had some technical difficulties early on because we were going to originally record two episodes of it, and we ended up only recording one because I was having trouble getting a game mode to work. So I'm going to run some more tests with that, and hopefully next week we'll be able to record that one. Oh yeah. But my god, the one that we recorded is going to be so good. I cannot wait for you guys to see that one. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be like weeks before then, because I still need to edit so much of the backlog with the vlog. But anyway, at some point over the course of the next week, hopefully before I leave for Connecticut, I need to catalog all these games and get ahead on some of the content. I've got a stream highlight reel to edit. I have to record a little bit more Zelda Wind Waker, and I have to get Custom Smash up because I ran out of Custom Smash. We were going to record stuff earlier, but we ended up having internet issues. I think I mentioned that before, and then RTX happened, so I'm kind of behind on Custom Smash stuff. I need to get that edited before I leave for Connecticut, so it will be up for patrons, and it'll be up on Saturday for everybody else. And then, unfortunately, the other episodes of I try to have them done a week in advance of when they would go up on YouTube, so that way the patrons will have one. But unfortunately, I got one recorded, so I'll have one for YouTube this weekend, but I won't have one for patrons this weekend. So by the time I'm also going home to Connecticut, I probably mentioned that. So by the time I get home from Connecticut, I'll have to like very quickly get a group together to record some more Custom Smash, just so I can have that out. So I'll try to have like some more game modes created by then, and get that. But yeah, I just gotta get ahead on content there. I also have to like try to like, I should like research what other people are doing for stages that like, you know, do like very interesting like, you know, games and whatnot. Because one of the biggest issues I have with doing Custom Smash is, or any content really, is that I always have this feeling where I should be original, where I have to be original in what I do. But that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case, because nothing I do is ever going to be truly original. Someone's going to have done some variant of it before. Or like, you know, I guess like in terms like originality, like a lot of originality comes from like sort of combining things. But whatever, that's a whole concept of its own. But yeah, I should probably look for inspiration of what other people are doing, and also try to like learn more of the mechanics of the stage builder, so that way I could build like some more like complex things. And one thing I want to create more than anything is the ability to make it so that if you have a game mode where two sides are separated, then you'll have the ability to like make it so whenever somebody spawns, they're automatically, you know, distributed to their portion of it. Because like, I don't want to make games that are based around honor rules, because when you have honor rules, then it's like it's very easy and very frustrating to play with somebody who's not going to honor that. So it's like you're like, okay, so when you die, you got to make sure you jump into this cannon here so you go back to your side. And it's like, well, screw that, I'm just going to jump into this cannon, go over to your side, and beat the tar out of you. So like, you know, I really want to like try and make something that's like, you know, easy on the end of the player. Because otherwise, you know, there's going to be issues. Anyway, next week I'm going to be heading back to Connecticut, visit family and go to Connecticon, and yeah, I hope, hopefully, I'll be able to see a lot of old friends, old family. Well, same family I've always had, and the same friends I've always had. So they're not really old friends and old family. They're just friends and family that I haven't seen in a while. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So, until next time, I'll see y'all next week. Later!